What's up, y'all? Let's get into this delicious dinner that I made. Tonight, I was definitely in the mood for some steak and some shrimp, so I said, why not just throw those both together and make some goodness come out of it because that's what I do in the kitchen. I'm joking, but I went ahead and I seasoned up my meat. So I did have some steak strips. I forget what kind of steaks or what kind of strips they were, but I cut them up. I cut them up while they were frozen. Like I had frozen my meat and cut it up because I realized cutting it when it's frozen is like the easiest way to do it. So, anyways, I put my meat in the pan with some butter, and all I use is butter. That's all I use when I'm doing my meat. Then I cut up some potatoes. These are yellow potatoes, and I prefer yellow potatoes over the russet potatoes. I don't know, it's just been a preference for me, but I use yellow potatoes. I cut them up, put them in the pan. While my meat was cooking, I let everything simmer and get all nice and good. And as y'all can see, it was all nice and good and tasty looking. So I kept letting it cook and I let it brown, let the juices melt out of it or whatever, because I wanted to get it kind of brown just to make sure that it was done. And plus I like mine just a little bit crispy on the crispy side. So that's why I left that in there like that. And then I went ahead and did my mashed potatoes. I used coconut milk. I use coconut milk for everything. So I use coconut milk in my potatoes, and it actually makes the potatoes taste really, really good. They're really, really creamy when you use coconut milk versus like regular milk. And actually, I haven't used regular milk in I don't know how many years. So coconut milk is the milk that I used. After I did that, I had took the meat off and then I decided to cook the shrimp. Now I was going to cut these up, but then I decided that I'm just going to leave them whole and eat them like this because it would be better like that anyway. I threw some butter on there and then I also squeezed some lemon juice in it because I don't have any lemon pepper, and I like that lemony taste on my shrimp because it just makes it taste so much better. So after all that was sitting there cooking, getting all nice and done, I said, okay, I'm going to make my sauce. Now this is like, I've been making this sauce, my Alfredo sauce, pretty much for everything. So this is pretty much just like an Alfredo sauce. And I browned my garlic. I used my whipping cream, and then I use some shredded Parmesan cheese. And then I just mix it like this. And it's really good, y'all. I have not used store-bought Alfredo sauce since I started making my own sauce. This is what it came out looking like. Really, really good, really delicious, easy to make, good dinner ideas if you're craving both shrimp and steak.